Hello there, this is Birdman316 with a sneak peek. Bet you're wondering what could be in this little black box here. Let's find out together. Open it up. Oh, instructions. jjrc H47 elfie plus. And these instructions are they're easy to understand. I thumbed through them a little while ago, checking to make sure I get all my functions correct. When I take this for a test flight, everything will be good. But these instructions are a-okay. They're easy to understand. The radio is a single. There's no two sticks like a normal transmitter like this one. This is a normal two-stick transmitter here. This is a single stick. I call it the magic wand. But it's pretty wild. You hold it like this, you know, and when you move your wrist like this, it makes the bird just like you do your wrist, like gravity, the gravity controller and stuff. Here is the bird itself, which is foldable. Set that right there for a minute. You just take the arms and they click out. Props are already installed. They got little itty bitty small screws holding the props on. Tell me to hold this up so you can see it better. And there's your battery bay. The battery is right here. I think it's a 500 milliamp battery. And when you charge it, the charger light goes off. And when it's charged, the battery light turns back on. Let me double check my notes here. Make sure my notes are correct. Light off, charging, light on, ready. And it takes around 45 minutes, give or take a couple minutes. The battery, you got your plug right here. Little plug. You match this plug on the bird itself. But we'll get into that when we actually fly it. It's kind of like a sneak peek unboxing sort of type thing. And you get a little bag of goodness here. You get a spare set of props. You get a little screwdriver. These look like, I believe these look like spare footies, these little rubber things, little felt things right here on the corners. I think these are spares right here. You can see, well, you can't really see it, these circular indentations where you peel it off in case you lose a foot or something. And this case is nice. You just pack her up, take her with you anywhere you go, and fly her. Now it has a camera on here, 720p camera, which is not activated by this. You have to have the phone app and have the phone going with the app and everything to open up the camera and take photos and take video. And it's tiltable. It's straight ahead now. You can come down with it a little bit, like that. Dang. Or check this out. You can put it all the way down and you can fly around and film straight down just to get all kinds of wild footage there. But like I said, you cannot use the transmitter with the camera. You have to have the phone app going, like hold the phone in one hand or something and fly around. It can be it might be tricky sometimes, but you can actually fly it off the phone too. We'll get into that a little bit later on another video. Right now we're just doing like an unboxing, and we'll actually fly it around a little bit after a while. Here's the charger. It's a USB charger, plugs into your computer, or a cell phone charging block. You just plug it into your wall and just plug it in there. This other end goes, there's a small little socket right here. You can barely see it. It's right there. Just plugs right in. Well, the light didn't come on because it's charged or something. But anyway, and one quick note, don't be plugging this into an adapter into your car later, because it could be bad news for that battery. It throws too much power at it, because I didn't melt one, but I ruined one time. So this is a basic unboxing, if you will, and I'll explain the radio a little bit as we fly it, when we get ready to fly it and everything, we'll explain the radio a little bit better. This is just a basic sneak peek of what comes in the package here. Now this is Birdman 316. I will be back in just a little bit when I get this battery in here, and we're going to fly this puppy around the living room a little bit, and hopefully we'll have good luck. Well, welcome back. We are back once again. I just wanted to show you something real quick. This is my phone, and that's the Elfie Plus. That's pretty wild. A flying cell phone. Cell phone with props. Okay. Put that there. I want to show you something really quickly on here. I just noticed this. You can charge the battery with it still being in the bird, because if you'll notice right where my finger is, that's the actual plug for the charger on the battery. But I always charge all my batteries out of the bird. But if you wanted to, you can charge it in the bird. Okay, I cheated a little bit. I didn't get a tiny little bit of practice, so I wouldn't look like a goofball trying to fly this bird for the first time. I'm still got a lot to learn though. A lot to learn on this thing. So we got the battery installed. We don't have anything on yet, so we're going to demonstrate that right now. As with all toy quads, you turn the bird on first, and all your lights are flashing. Then the little power switch on the side of your radio, turn that on. And with most of your toy quads, you go, up and back to bind it. To set the gyros, this little button right here on the right, you push and hold and watch your lights. There we go. Now we're all calibrated. Okay, now for me, here's your speed control right here. Speed number 2. Speed number 3. Now for me, I had the best control over this thing with speed number 3. That way, if I get into trouble, and I did fly into the couch earlier, which is not on camera, which you won't see unless I do it again, which I hope I don't. Now here's a feature. Check this out. You press this button here, your joystick for your altitude raising and your yaw. Now remember, to make it go forward, well, I'll show you. Press this button. Now I'm going to show you something. Now check this out. If you don't do anything, check this. It's going to cut off. Watch this. I guess it's a safety feature. But anyway, here we go. We're going to start the motors. And you push up on this stick to go up. You get over here a little bit. See how I'm doing my hand? You get up a little bit higher. There we go. Just like the gravity feature on your phone, on your cell phone, you fly it off the cell phone. So you got red lights in the back. Let me get it a hold still long enough. And y'all are around with it. Hopefully I won't run into anything. I did hit the computer slightly, but you saw the white headlights on the front. It's going to be kind of tough to get used to this hand control here, but as I get better at flying, I will take this out over the river and get some filming done. But for right now, on this bird right here, I am in training mode. I have a lot to learn, I'm telling you right now. I have a bunch to learn, so I'm just basically doing what every new pilot needs to learn how to do, is out and back and side to side. Let me show you another feature on this bird here. If you press this button again, check this out. And she lands herself. Now there is a button right here on the bottom. Bottom button right, let me get up where you can see it. Under the light, that button right there. I think that's emergency stop. Let's find out. Yeah, it's emergency stop. Like if you get in trouble or something, Like I ran to the couch, like, oh no, I'm in trouble. Boom, hit that switch right there. Just kills everything. Now it's just me. I'm learning to fly in speed number 3 because it has the most response where I can keep myself out of trouble and stuff. So I'm hoping that demonstration helped you guys out. And hey, this is a learning curve for me. A one-handed bird. I mean, really, I'm used to the 2-stick transmitter. I mean, this is something totally new to me. But hey, I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to learn. And when I get better, I'm going to get the phone app and everything going. I'm going to take this baby out to the river and actually do some filming. Now, there is no SD card slot on this bird at all, anywhere. So any recording that you do goes right back to your cell phone. So make sure there's a headlight and there's a tail light. It's just like a car. It's like a car. Oh yes, and check this out. This button over here on your left, you can cut the lights on and off. So you do see a little bit of a blue light back there in the back. I guess it's just the board lighting up or something. The red lights in the back and white up front. But anyway, all your recording goes to your cell phone. So make sure you have a big enough SD card or memory in your phone where you can hold that video. So this has been a demonstration flight of the jjrc H47 elfie quadcopter, UAV, drone, whatever you want to call it. So this is Birdman 316. I have a lot of learning to do. I have a long ways to go on this one. But it's fun though. It's fun. It's going to be a fun learning process. So this is Birdman 316. Sayonara.